Morning, guys. It's me, Rusty 78609, Central Texas, USA, and it's cool out there this morning. It was 68 degrees here in Central Texas on August the 27th, Saturday, 2016, and that's not bad. That's why I've got a long sleeve shirt, because it's cool up here in these Texas hills. I got the windows open and the fan on, and it feels great. And anyway, we are moving right along here. I have got several comments, and I thought, I had a comment. I guess it was just one. It's funny how, the tail can wag the dog, but the comment was generally, I post too many videos. Maybe I do. Yeah, I don't have a lot to do, so I just fill in the day by doing the videos, and we'll see. I mean, I can cut back. It's not a big deal. I mean, so what we'll do here is look at these comments, and I'll respond. There's one here. It says, it says, Rusty, a video idea. What do you think of little guy, teardrops, tab, and tag models? Could you live in one? Yeah, I mean, I could. I mean, I've lived in my Prius for a month, and what's the difference? You could do another month pretty easily after that. But as far as living in a very small RV, yeah, it could be done. It just depends on the individual. You have to have a personality that allows for that, because some people get claustrophobia or feel claustrophobic in small places, and in one of those, after a few days, that might occur. So you'd have to possibly rent one and give it a try and see how it works out for you. So that's my opinion on it. I've never owned one. I've looked at them. They are interesting. Do I want one? No. If I got anything smaller than what I've got now, I would look at a casita or a scamp 13 foot, because they have all the stuff, for full-time RVing. They got gray water, black water. The casita has a regular toilet and shower. And that's if you're going to live in an RV, those are the things you need. It's very difficult to go without, for an extended period of time, the conveniences of a shower and a toilet. I mean, I know people do. Van dwellers do it. You can create a very simple outdoor shower. I do it when I go Prius camping. I can either take a gallon of water and just pour it over me, or sometimes I have a bowl. I'll put the water in the bowl and then just splash it on my face and under my arms and all the spots that have hair, and then towel off, and then I use those wipes, like baby wipes, under my arms in different places. You know what I mean? And that works pretty well. It's probably just as clean as taking a shower. And then I just rinse off with cool water. And you can set a water jug, a gallon jug, in the sunlight for an hour, or maybe say an hour and a half, and that water will be warm enough to take a shower, I promise you. So, as far as the small RVs, I would recommend those that are thinking about living in one. Now, living in one is a hell of a lot different than traveling in one for a few weeks at a time. But for living in one, I think it would be very possible. The smallest RV that I have lived in, is a 17-footer, and I lived in it for 12 years, but it did have a regular bed. It did. And it had a little dining table. It had a full bath, and a 3-burner stove with a little oven, a microwave, and a sink, kitchen sink. And it didn't have a bathroom sink, but it had a kitchen sink. And but that's all I needed, and that worked well. I mean, once you get used, once you get your routine, those things will work very well. So Anyway, it says, what do you think of little guy teardrops, tab, and tag models? Could you live traveling one? And the answer to that question is, I probably could. I probably could, and after a few months, I would probably have made all the adaptations to make that function pretty well for me, because that's the way I go at things. I mean, I don't just go at it like whenever I make the purchase or the decision that's the end. It's not. That's usually the beginning. I mean, that first decision gets you in the small RV, and then the decisions after that determine how well you're going to live in that small RV. In other words, how you arrange it, because there's a lot of things you can do to add space. You can put hangers on walls. You can split your cabinets. The cabinets, you open them up and there's a lot of space. Okay, well, what I do is I put shelving in those, so you can put canned goods and all your spices and all that stuff. And once you get organized, and if it doesn't come with, say, an oven, for example, then you're going to have to come up with some way, if you need to bake stuff, to bake, and you can do that. There's all kind of things you can buy. You can buy 12-volt things for baking. And as far as a shower, if it doesn't have a shower, again, that can be done pretty easily. Now, again, you're going to have to be RVing with the seasons, because if you're full-time RVing in one of those small RVs and you're in a cold climate, it's going to be damn difficult to take a comfortable shower outside. And again, you can do things inside. You can towel off, and all that sort of thing, and that's good for a few days. And that way you could be migrating to a warmer climate like quartzite, and do quite well. So anyway, having said that, that's about all I can say about the small RVs. Again, could you live in one? Sure, hell yeah. I mean, again, I live in a Prius. I've traveled in my Prius. My longest extended trip was 28 days in a Toyota Prius, 2013, package 2, and went all over, and slept every night in it for 28 days. And did it fine. I didn't get any rashes from not being clean or whatever. And it can be done. You just have to be organized, number one. Number two, be willing to try new things. Check out this. I don't know if it's enigmatic fanatic or nomadic fanatic or something like that, where it shows all types of camping methods or techniques that people that use. And they've got these little heaters and stuff. But in the Prius, I could live in a Prius probably easier than I could in one of the very small RVs. Okay, I believe I could. But having said that, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios. Thank all you people for subscribing. I appreciate it, and thank you for your comments. And as far as the number of videos I do, the reason I break them up is whenever you have a comment, if you have a comment and you do that, and then you immediately in the same video go to another comment, it's hard to put a description on it. What is it? Nobody will know what that is. So that's why when I respond to a comment, and a comment in individual videos. So, and that's what I intend to do. And if it hair lips the Pope, so be it. So anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios. Let's see, today is August the 27th, 2016. Happy Saturday morning to you. It's 8:29 a.m., 72 degrees, clear, not a cloud in the sky, not any wind at all. A perfect day in Central Texas, and I hope it's good where you are. Again, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. It's hard not to do that, Anyway, thank y'all. Bye-bye.